All right, hello ECDO. Here is dartboard stand take 2. I think I got your permission to add 2 braces to the design, which I have now done, and it made, as we suspected, a lot of difference. The other thing I did is I put in the floors, and so here they are. I'll take one out and show it to you. I used CDX plywood, which is the cheapest that I could get for this. And I'll show you, I layered it with some of that insulating foam underneath, and the height comes out just perfect. I have it set up on carpet now, but on cement, I mean, it just lays down perfectly flush. Okay, this is essentially what the floor panels are. They're this 1/2-inch plywood, which it's just a little under, like a 1/16 under 1/2 inch, glued onto 1-inch insulation foam. They rate this insulation foam in PSI actually, and the only one they seem to carry in the stores is the 25 PSI version, but you can get up to 60 PSI. So with the likes of Mr. Hancock and what's his name, Corn-Fed, walking around on our stands, maybe a little bit higher weight. We'll test it out and see if it starts to fail, but probably higher PSI would be good. So that's the floor panel, and they're just like this. They're fairly lightweight by themselves, and I think I'd probably recommend them being stored separately, although we could mount them in there permanently. So that is what it looks like with the floors added and a couple of braces. I'll give you a comparison for the braces. Let me throw a couple darts at the board. I don't know if you remember some of the wiggling we got last time. Maybe I'll show you one for comparison. But take a look at the shadows on the wall, and I'll put one towards the center, one towards the far left, one towards the far right. Wasn't too far right. But yeah, I mean, it's adding that second structure basically, I'll throw them a little harder, basically took the wobble away. There you go. Yeah, that's about as hard as I can throw them. All right, so that is the benefit we get from adding that second brace. So with the floors, we've added about $20 for the sheet of plywood and another $20 for the insulating foam, which basically almost doubles the price of the stand. We're probably coming in at around $90 at this point. And of course the weight goes up as well. Now we're sitting somewhere maybe around 45 pounds. Hey, so as an afterthought, when I look at the floors done and the backdrop, although the stand is now structurally much sounder, it still looks kind of skeletal now that we've got those finished floors. And I was thinking, one thing we might want to consider, again, it'll up the price, but I wonder how much bang we get for our buck, would be to go ahead and make a vinyl wrap, something that you would put on the front. We'd have to provide holes for the board tensioning features, and of course the board mount itself, and the braces, the angle braces as well. Put grommets on the back, use some kind of a bungee material to tension it, and maybe put something like those pipe insulation tubes, or like those pool, I forget what they call them, those pool foam toys on the side structure, so that we could basically give a radius that would go over and make it look a little bit better.